Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Here we are, casting a game that's very difficult, but very fun. A game that we are very fond of. You probably heard us pulling up a lot of these StarCraft 2 references in all of our other videos. We do play this game a lot, and now we're finally casting it. Hooray.
It's super cool. I'm actually pretty excited to be casting it. I've watched a stupidly large amount of StarCraft 2 shoutcast because, believe it or not, shoutcasters like to watch other people shoutcast. It's a really good time. It's very enjoyable, and so yeah, I played a decent amount of StarCraft, but I've watched a hell of a lot of StarCraft. I really enjoy the casting style, and I'm pretty hyped to be getting into casting it myself.
Likewise, yeah, we watched a lot of videos together from Esports TV. I believe it's the South Korean Pro League, as well as, you know, the odd DreamHack stuff. It's a very fun game to watch, and yeah, here we are. We're on Frozen Temple. It's going to be Polt as our Terran,
Playing off of against Pitdrogo as our Protoss.
I need to learn how to do the whole DreamHack zoom thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a key to rotate, but anyway.
There's certain ways you can do it. It's a very advanced technique. Takes a while to learn.
Almost killing SCV there with the probe. It's going to be a quick Reaper here. Nexus will be going down as well. I think the music's like a little bit too loud relative to the game sounds. So what I'll do is I'll just like do that a little bit. Yeah. Here we go.
Nice adjustment.
We're good. Alright, so Frozen Temple, it's a very small map, so it's much easier to harass your opponent. It's not the best map for proxies though. There's only, you know, a limited amount of areas where you can actually proxy. You still see it, but compared to some maps like King Sejong Station, it's just dealing with proxies on that map is not even fair.
Not at all. Yeah, much more standard. So probe going to be backing out of there. No point looking for a CC block when the Reaper's just about to spawn. You might as well just throw away the probe for no reason. So going to be backing away with that one. Just lets the CC go down as normal. Fairly regular opener here from Polt. Just the Reaper into the CC. So looking pretty good, obviously, with the orbital.
Oh, double racks here.
Double racks, nice.
So, and a factory. Okay, so double gas is very late as well here.
Yeah.
So this could be a few things. Could be the double medevac drop. We have a very quick stim timing. But I believe the factory is actually too early and the gas is too late for that build. So maybe it's something different to what was seen. Against Protoss, it's a bit harder to go for those drops when you have photon overcharge. So you have to be a little bit careful there, which is why going for a double drop is very effective rather than just a single drop, is because you know, the mothership core can obviously only be in one place, especially if you have the Reaper to kind of shove the front and pull the Adepts out, then you drop in the mineral lines.
Yeah, I guess the real way to tell is how fast is the tech lab. How fast is the tech lab added on? And if you see the barracks finish and there's no tech lab, I mean, straight away, then like the stim's going to be a little bit later as well. So yeah, dropping off some Widow mines as well. Actually, quite like this.
So it isn't a stim timing. It's going for perhaps a Widow mine drop with a few Marines.
Yeah, in conjunction with Marines. Yeah.
And then maybe have a big follow-up push of some bio. There's no third gas yet as well, so yeah, I definitely haven't seen this build before. But Polt is one of the top Terrans at the moment.
Wouldn't surprise me if we see just a medevac straight away. Yeah, from the start, before actually adding on a reactor. That's quite smart. So getting the Widow mine and then comboing it with the Marines as well. Where do you end up with the Widow mine? Is you just put it inside of the mineral line?
I'm looking. There it is. Okay,
yeah,
so I think
that's the anti-oracle.
Yeah, anti-oracle. You know, perhaps even adept drops later on that we see. Going for the observer now. So he has the robo and going for blink actually rather than resonating glaives. It's normally what you see in both PvT and PvZ. Yeah.
Resonating glaives tends to be the trend. I've seen a little bit of blink lately, but still not quite as much as resonating glaives timing. So reactor on the factory for the starport switchover. Going to be going for that one. So tanks aren't super fast. Going to be coming out. Factory is still going to have to add on that tech lab before we see it going in.
Did you see the third? I don't think you did. No,
I didn't see the third.
Didn't see the third. Didn't get any of the tech either. So not a very good scout there with the Reaper, but it's certainly worth trying. It's the observer here from Pitdrogo. He's going to see a lot of Marines actually, so he probably can expect to be dropped. So having some scouting units around might be worth it here. I like the bunker as well. You have Always the potential for adept run-bys, so having the wall on the main is definitely nice to have. So 3 medevacs, in fact. This is a pretty high drop pressure. And this
looking pretty good.
stim's coming up soon.
Yeah, it's about 3/4 done so far, so certainly could be available for the timing on this drop. And that's a pylon out in the middle, just a very nice placement. Not for a proxy, though you might think of that. It's for the vision.
Out in the middle.
Sorry.
Out in the middle,
yeah.
you said.
Sorry, I said it's not a proxy. Like
no, you said the pylon's out in the middle.
Did I?
You
Really?
said that, like this is the middle of the map here. Yeah, on the edge.
No, on the edge,
the
right.
very edge of the map.
So, well, the purpose is to scout out any potential drop pressure coming in from that area. We'll obviously give you time to respond to anything coming in from the natural, and it's this is a pretty dangerous drop as well. I mean, Stim's going to complete with this. There's a Widow Mine here as well. Stim's about 12 seconds off. 1-1 on the way so just the 1 on the way at the moment.
Not scouted yet. Also, we have Blink as well. That's very important against medevac drops. And he has a really good mix of Stalkers. I believe it's 7 to 2 shot a medevac. Can't remember the exact number. No, it's not even that much. I think it's 5 or something.
These Widow Mines certainly could turn the engagement if they burrow now. There's the Stim coming in as well.
So we have a couple of sentries here for the Guardian Shield. He actually isn't using it. Widow Mine, gets both sentries and gets another Stalker as well. Very good engagement thus far. But will he lose a medevac here? He blinks forward. One of them goes down. I don't know how many Marines are inside of that, though.
That's, not a lot. I think about 5 Marines. Yeah, so 5 Marines go down.
I think it was actually empty.
And the medevac was an empty medevac, which is actually quite fortunate for Polt that the empty medevac was there. I guess we could call it skill. He intentionally managed to micro that medevac.
No!
Allows the Widow Mines to go
what
off
are you
the second
doing?
time! What is going on? That's more Stalkers down. They take a lot of health damage as well. The shields were already blown there. That's big damage. That was more Stalkers going down for absolutely no reason.
Man, massive mistake for Pitdrogo, and a lot of the Stalkers have little health as well. That was a weird engagement though, Pitdrogo. He didn't use the Guardian Shield. Did he not have the energy for it? Because it's 75, and there wasn't any force fields either. So maybe he didn't have the energy for the Guardian Shield. I wasn't watching it. Oh no! What is he doing?
There are safer spots to leave your army until the Observer shows up. Combat Shield going to be done as well, so this is a very dangerous looking Terran army. The Liberator transition has started as well. Lot of safety on that ramp.
He may just lose the game because of that.
I mean, look at the, we got to look at the worker count here as well. So we've got 56 SCVs to the 69 probes coming from Pitdrogo. Obviously going for that earlier third, had more of an investment into the economy early on, and was just in a good spot to deal with the drop. Blink Stalker's pretty fantastic against those just Marine medevac pushes, though we see the Marauders getting mixed in now by Polt, so it's going to be looking a little bit better in that regard.
Something that was really nice as well that we saw before that big medevac push out, he actually scanned the medevacs looking for observers. So it meant that that drop wasn't scouted at all, where if it was seen, then the Blink Stalkers could have intercepted the medevacs as they dropped off. Hallucinating some Phoenix here for some more vision, and has a Warp Prism on the side. He's going for his Robotics Bay, and also for a Fleet Beacon. So I wonder if this is for Disruptors or Colossus. It's probably going to be Disruptors, I would say. Disruptors are now going Resonating Glaives.
A bad move, and this, I think this is just an Adept play coming with the Warp Prism. That's just 4 Adepts with the Warp Prism up the top right, or...
Yeah, 4 Adepts.
This is just 4 Adepts, so... Standard build, but nice play from Polt. Has a Marine in the area, gonna have to be dropping off those Adepts, and the Warp Prism's just gonna run out of the area, so won't find any kills or damage onto the SCVs of Polt. There really hasn't been a lot of economic harassment thus far this game.
Really good scouting from Polt. Has Widow Mines, Marines all over the map. A little bit oversaturated is the probe line. They look 21 over 16 and 13 over 16.
With another it's being finished up now, so that's gonna be completed.
A lot of Liberators on the field here, so it's good to see Pitdrogo going for the Tempests. Adepts didn't really do anything there. I don't think he killed any of the SCVs.
Yeah, no, it's just Adepts running in. It's pressure if nothing else, but Polt's looking really good. The Liberator count is starting to get quite high. I mean, and this is a great army for Liberator play machine.
Not many upgrades either. We got +1 attacks and +1 ground weapons here for the Protoss and the Terran alike.
There's a scan going down. The composition has indeed been scouted. This should be a really nice engagement for Polt if he can actually force his way in here.
Wow, a lot
There
of
are
it.
so many Liberators. This could be the 4th going down, potentially, Machine. I'm not sure how Pitdrogo is going to find new engagement here. This drop shot comes through, but it's not really going to get a lot done.
It's a lot of Marauders, so the Disruptors are very effective against this, but he definitely needs more Tempest. He has 2 now, so it's a pretty good unit mix, but it may not be in time to save his base.
Yeah, I mean, the Fleet Beacon was in the area, but oh no, we actually see Polt backing away. Apparently 2 Tempest is going to be enough. He might not want to take this engagement.
Well, the other problem is there's not enough Marines. There's so many Marauders, which against the Disruptors is a problem. Going into the
Shade's
Adept
coming
Shade, there's
through.
actually a Widowmine there as well here. Puts the Liberators down. I think he gets a Adept there, and once again, Tempest doing a little bit more snipes.
Stepping forward, trying to get these Tempests as well. The shields are going to be going down, but the disruptor shots are going to zone away these Marines.
Push up the right side as well. Could get some nice harassment done. Just needs more Tempest. It's really the biggest weakness in this composition. Is not enough anti-air, but he is making up for it.
A much later 4th base coming out here from Polt as well. He's actually just finishing up the CC now, dropping a bunch of mules down. So that mineral income is going to start spiking for Polt fairly soon. But I mean, Pitdrogo, he's had the 4th base out for much longer. Still ahead on 10 probes, and wow.
Great counter attack here. It's going to be overcharging, but the Marauders will take the pylons out very quickly. Disruptor here, though, is obviously watching it. I like how he pulled the medevacs there, just for an easy getaway. Meanwhile, the main army is getting slaughtered by the Liberators, getting so much pickoffs there.
I'm feeling the range, Machine. I'm feeling the range. Liberators just continually pushing forward. These Tempests are trying to push their way forward. But they're just now there's too much bio on the ground, and the Nexus is going to fall here. 4th Nexus goes down. Tempests are starting to have a pretty big impact, though. They've taken out several of the Liberators.
Pitdrogo is actually pop-capped, but he drops the main base as well here. Goes for the starport. Brilliant targeting there. Of course, the most important thing is delaying the star gate, I should say. Making the Liberators have less counters on the field. They're a little bit low as well here. So
really nice positioning with the Mothership Core going for the mass recall as well. Look at this saturation on the probe line is insane. The bio, it's running in here as well. The army has to run all the way down. The Adepts are trying to get there in time, but the Nexus is taking a lot of damage as well. This looks like a fantastic engagement for Polt. He's floating so much behind this.
He actually focused the Nexus very late there. I think he took out the pylons first for the fear of the overcharge as the Mothership Core was in position. He gets the Nexus as well, so brilliant play there by Polt. And he does back away now. His army supply is ahead. He's looking very good right now.
I mean, there's just no reason to take these engagements. We're going to see Pitdrogo restarting 2 Nexi now. So many probes that he's just not making use of. I mean, he's down to 52. Actually lost a fair few probes during these couple of engagements. Lost about 20 probes.
Ooh, counterattack perhaps here from Pitdrogo. But a lot of Vikings now. Excellent response to the Colossus, which I believe haven't even been revealed yet. He just sees the robotics bay when he knows that he has disruptors anyway. So just expecting the transition into Colossus, and already has a lot of Vikings. But also because he has the Tempest. I think that's probably the initial reason why he went the Vikings, is he had a lot of Tempest.
They were delayed with the drop as well. We actually sniped the pylon that was powering them. So we had to see another pylon completed. That would have been delaying the Colossus production coming out as well. So what's the Tempest count here? I mean, you just flick over the 7 Tempest up so far. Right.
Against 13 Vikings.
Not a fun time.
But there's also a lot of Blink Stalkers as well here, so won't be complete air control for the Terran, but also a lot of Liberators too, I suppose. So that could even things out.
So Polt's going to max out here, still with plenty of minerals in the bank and a 1k gas float, so a lot of room to remax, and he's going to be going for the attack with Pitdrogo on considerably lower supply.
GG!
Yeah.
He just knows he's going to lose that engagement there.
Yeah, that would have been awful.
2k mineral float as well for Polt, and yeah, so he was looking very strong. Even if he lost his army there, he would have been okay, and would have remaxed out pretty quickly. So very, very well played by Polt. Bit of mistakes there from Pitdrogo though. The probe saturation, the Widow Mine.
Yeah,
that was painful.
They were pretty brutal.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this foray into StarCraft 2. We definitely have more to come, so stay tuned for StarCraft 2.